So here we go. We're on the Nordschleife 2025 24-hour layout. As in my last video on Automobilista 2, I criticised the GT3 handling. And I also said that the Nordschleife update wasn't worth the £8. So since then, you guys have told me I need to try this BMW M4. So that's what we're trying. This is apparently the best GT3 in terms of handling, so I'm trying this one. You told me to make some setup changes, to add some preload. Oh, look, a bit of contact from behind. And to change the amount of clutches, which is what I've done. Oh, we've added a bit of a negative toe as well, because apparently that helps with the handling. And you told me to try the Nordschleife 2024 layout at night time. So that's what we've got. We've got night time going into early morning. Let's just see if I am indeed full of shit. Bit of a squirm there from the BMW. Car on the inside. Is he going to give me it? He is. Now, there's a caveat to this video, which is the Nordschleife is not a track that I'm hugely familiar with. I mean, I know the layouts, but it's not a track that I've driven laps and laps and laps on. Some of you will know it really well. Apparently there's like changes to graffiti, changes to advertising. I'm not going to notice those changes. Oh, moment for the Aston Martin there ahead, because I didn't know what graffiti was there before. So if I didn't know what graffiti was there before, I'm not going to notice a change to that graffiti. As we go around the outside and try and head on to the Nordschleife. This is where things should get a bit interesting. Car to the left-hand side. Now this is where apparently there's a lot more trackside detail. And at night time it's quite noticeable. And you can see there with all the hoardings and the crowd, there is certainly a good bit of trackside detail. So this is the most up-to-date version of the Nürburgring you can drive in sim racing, I'm told. There's a little bit of music there playing. We can hear that music from the campsite. That's quite cool. Don't know if you can hear that on the video. Certainly hear it in the headphones. As we stick with this Aston Martin. Is he going to cover me off? He's not. We'll get that move done. Now, initially, my thoughts on the car would be, it is a bit better. I think it is a bit better. We'll save judgment until we've done at least a lap, but it does feel a little bit better. The Aston Martin GT3 that came in the new DLC, that 100% felt like it pivoted on one particular point for me. It was like a Costco trolley, you know, where only the front wheels turn and the back wheels don't, and they're a nightmare to push around. That's what it felt like. It's like a Costco trolley. Which I know will upset some people. Oh, bit deep, get it saved. But I can only tell you how I feel. So for this video, I'm using the very latest force feedback file from Daniel Kart, because that's my favourite. So that we can have a bit of a judgment as to what it feels like. There's definitely more trackside detail there. There's more caravans, there's more lighting. But as the tyres are warming up on this BMW, it's feeling better and better, to be fair. Bit wide there as well. Bit wide. Now, we're not going to mention any other sims names because that's what gets people upset. So we're just going to say on other sims, whatever they may be, I'd certainly say that the handling of the GT3s feels better, but this is not bad. And I think some people as well seem to get the total wrong end of the stick when I said that the GT3 handling felt like they pivot on one point, which some of them do. I still enjoy playing Automobilista 2. Hence why we're making this video. I would not sit here and play something I don't want to play. This week I've been playing loads of the Battlefield 6 open beta because I'm a gamer first, I'm a gamer first and I'm a sim racer second. So that's what we've been playing this week. And I've enjoyed it, it's been good, but I fancied sticking a bit of racing on, and rather than jumping straight on another sim, I thought we'll have a go of Automobilista 2. The sun's just starting to come up now, so you can just see the purples in the sky. To be fair, I've kept up with these a bit better than I thought I would do, to be honest. Oh, he says just as he classes the back of the Audi. Get off the curb. Get off the curb. As we go into the carousel, get the front of the car to turn in. Now this is going into the part of the track now that I don't know massively well, so there's going to be errors. You're going to see them here, so I can only apologise early on. There's certainly more trackside detail there too. The lit up Nürburgring signs. I mean, in VR, this must look absolutely incredible. Oh, we've got a massive crash, massive crash, massive crash. The AI needs to sort itself out. This will be a full course yellow. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Huge crash. And we're up to 19th place. Now, that'll be a safety car. Let's hope they can get that cleared by the time we come round for lap 2. Let's hope the AI can sort itself out. This Audi's a little bit slow now. Is he on the back of the BMW? Don't know whether that yellow flag's just upset him a bit. Oh, they're picking up speed now. They're picking up speed. But yeah, in VR, oh yeah, there's a lot more detail there. I can see that. There's a lot more caravans, a lot more lighting. Watch for the back of the BMW sliding about. See now, it's definitely not feeling as pivoty as it did before with those setup changes. That I hold my hands up. Hold my hands up. But it still doesn't... Oh, another car facing the wrong way. It still doesn't feel quite right. There's a lot of slip angle on the rear, and in other sims, they've been criticised for the slip angle. And I would certainly say there's a lot of slip angle there then. There was much, much too much. And you can just rotate the car massively on the throttle. Audi's going for it on the BMW. BMW's not as fast in a straight line. Can we follow him through? That's a nice livery there on that BMW. Audi covers me off. Well done from the AI. Get it slowed down. Oh, nearly lost the rear, nearly lost the rear. I'm back onto the part of the track that I know. Any minute now, Automobilista 2 is going to do what Automobilista 2 does best. Absolutely shine way when it comes to transitions from day to night, from night to day. Nearly lost the rear of the Beamer there. Managed to save it. And we stick with this Audi. Well, the yellow flag's cleared, so the AI sorted themselves out. See, just there, I'm just rotating the car purely on the throttle, which doesn't feel quite right. Hold on. There's a little gaggle there as well. They're having a fight. If you can get past this Audi, you might be able to get past... I'll get up to them, rather. He's a bit early on the brakes there for me, but we've got to get past him. Stick in the slipstream, come on. He's gone defensive early. Well played, mate, well played. See, the AI are fantastic. They will have a little race with you. He's having a proper little race with you. He's not giving this up. And he just gives it up as we head now into lap 2. So you can just hear the music there from the campsite. That's pretty cool. I like that. Can we do anything about this little group ahead? Don't run wide. Get on that power. The sun's coming up now. Any minute now, we're going to get that lens flare through the windscreen. There she is. It's coming. It's coming. Maxed out, boys, at 4K. No filters, no mods. This is just how good Automobilista 2 looks. Oh, a little puff of smoke there just on the grass. We are closing on this group. Hard on the brakes. Now, regardless, absolutely regardless of how real it feels, how real it doesn't feel, how much it pivots, how much it doesn't, this is fantastic fun. I am having a great time here. Because it's just a massive overload for the senses. It's like, it looks fantastic, it sounds great, it feels good. The AI will have a little race. That looks spectacular. You know what I mean? That's absolutely beautiful, that. If you'd have told me years ago this is how games were going to look, my mind would have been blown. Let alone that I'd be sat in a chair with a force feedback wheel. So regardless of how things handle or don't handle, Automobilista 2 is a fantastic game. It does exactly what it says on the tin. It gives you that enjoyment, makes you feel immersed in it. That's brilliant. It feels brilliant there. Big puff of smoke there. Have we got another AI in the middle of the road, maybe? No, looks like whatever it was, they got away with it. But as the sun rises in out of the Nordschleife, like I say, whoa, bit wide, bit wide, bit wide. Get it off. There you go. Yeah, deserve that one. Back of the BMW steps out there, just have to catch it, squirming on the power. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if it's real, not real. I've got no frame of reference. I've never driven around this track in real life. Let alone driven a GT3 BMW. But if it feels half as good as this in real life, then it'll be big fun. Try and stick to this Merc. Stick my nose up the inside of the Mercedes. It's going to be ballsy, this one. And they've got more balls than me. They're more ballsy than me. Couldn't quite see the apex. Try and chuck it up the inside of the Mercedes. Oh, car going light on the bumps. See, the mesh is supposed to be different as well, so there's supposed to be like different curbs, different bumps, but I didn't know the track well enough to know what the bumps were before. So that's why it doesn't feel incredibly different to the 2021 or 2020 version, whichever it is. To me, because I don't have that huge knowledge of the track. Second gear, turn it in, come on. But as the tyres have warmed up and got some real heat in them, it certainly felt... That's better. That's better through there. Certainly felt much better. Because that feels immense through there. The feeling there from the force feedback the detail coming back and the information, it's just fantastic. I could drive this section all day. That's fantastic. We're all over the Mercedes there now. We gain a bit more confidence in this BMW. Oh, big squirt for the Mercedes. Can we go around the outside of him? I don't think we can. Get off that gravel. He's all over the curves, monstering the curves there. He pulled away from me that little bit. Turning, get on the power. Back of the BMW just goes light. Feels awesome though when you get the info and you're able to save it. Makes you feel like a hero, you know what I mean? Oh, he's wide, he's in the wall. Pressure told on the AI, he's gone wide. So we're coming up now to end the second lap. So what's the verdict? The handling, does it still feel like it pivots? Yes, it does. Is it as bad once you've made those setup tweaks that you guys told me to do? No, it's definitely dialed out a little bit. What's he done? Has he ran out of petrol or something? It definitely feels better. As for the Nordschleife, do I think it's worth the £8? I still don't. For me, it's not worth the £8. If you really know the Nordschleife, if you really know it, and you can tell all the difference, then yeah, it's probably worth it for you, but I don't. So to me, that could have been the 2021 version. And as I'm trying to concentrate on the track, because I have to concentrate so much, I don't massively notice the extra caravans and the other bits and bobs. Where do we finish? 14th. Not bad. Not bad at all. So for me, and I'm not Riser Studios, I'm just a layman. I'm just like you. I'm just a person that watches YouTube and I make a YouTube video. I would have used the development time and effort. I would have used it somewhere else because I don't think it's hugely noticeable for the layman like me. So, in terms of calling out my own bullshit, can you dial out some of the pivoting? Yes, you can. With the setup, you can dial some of it out, and this M4 felt fantastic. Really enjoyed that. Was brilliant. Is the Nordschleife worth the £8? I don't think I was talking bullshit there. I'd say no, it's not worth the £8 for me. If you're a Nordschleife expert, maybe. So I've been the Reverend. Thank you very much for watching.